Luka Doncic is catching a lot of attention for his weight loss, and I think it's awesome to see a guy try to get better. You see this all the time with guys in their careers. They got to take that next leap and continue to improve. Like we saw with LeBron James, one of the criticisms he got early in his career was his jump shot. He went to the gym, worked on it, got better and better. We saw with Jason Tatum, one of the things that he got better at was his playmaking. He could shoot better from the field at times, but playmaking is a lot better when you compare it to 2022. Luka's criticism has been his weight management. And even for a guy who, quote unquote, didn't take care of his body, for his career, he averages 28.6 points for his career. So you can round that up to 29 points, 8.6 rebounds. You can round that up to 9 if you want, and 8.2 assists. He shoots 47% from the field, 35% from three, and 75% from the free throw line. A guy who doesn't care about his weight. A guy who got the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals. And yes, they lost in 5 to the Boston Celtics. But again, Luka, even in the playoffs, the numbers are just insane. 31 points a night, 8 assists, and 9.2 rebounds, shooting 46% from the field. His 3-point percentage comes down a little bit at 34.7, but still, Luka has been incredible in the playoffs. He's hit some clutch buckets. He got the Dallas Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals twice, one time to the NBA Finals, and people want to criticize this guy. I think we're going to see a revenge tour from Luka Doncic. And the MVP odds right now, they've got Shea first, Jokic second, Luka third. For Luka to surpass both of them, in my personal opinion, the Lakers have to be a top 4 team in the Western Conference or top 5. I can live with top 5. You can make a strong argument for Luka, especially you're looking at that Lakers roster. And yes, they picked up Marcus Smart, but he's not the best shooter. DeAndre Ayton, you question his motor. And if Luka's able to put a season together with those pieces and get the Lakers to a top 5 seed in the Western Conference, and he's shooting really well from the field, he's an average defender. I don't need him to be a great defender. Every player has their strengths and weaknesses. But if he's average on defense, he's disruptive in the passing lane, and he's shooting well from the field, and he gets that burst back. Because one of the things I've noticed about Luka when he's being guarded by big men, he does settle for a lot of jump shots. We're going to talk about that in a moment. One thing I looked at, we're going to go through the last 3 seasons with his shot distance and the attempts he's taken. But it seems like he's either lost his burst or he's settling for too many jump shots. So if he can get back to that Luka Doncic that was constantly attacking the paint, not settling for threes, then Luka's going to win MVP. He's my pick next season to win MVP because I think there's going to be some voter fatigue with Jokic. SGA, maybe he'll be, obviously be in the conversation, but maybe people will feel like, Luka should get one. And I don't think it'll be a pity MVP. I think it'll be one of those things where Luka's going to come back with a vengeance. Now, let's talk about the shooting for Luka Doncic. I'm going to point this out to you guys. Let's scroll down the shot distance and look at these attempts. Now, first off, less than 5 feet I want to talk about. He took 364 attempts back in the 22-23 season. Looking at the 25 to 29 feet range, this is where he was taking his 3-point shots, no longer jump shots, 431 attempts. Let's go to 23-24 season. Look at that together. The attempts are down less than 5 feet, 25 to 29 feet, 615 attempts. So as you see, he took more shots from the outside. Now he shot well, 38% is really good, but he started driving the ball less to the basket. Now we go to this past season, 24-25. As you see, the field goal attempts, 178, less than 5 feet. And then the 3-point attempts, 372. Again, he's still shooting well. And again, the field goal percentage, 70% inside, less than 5 feet is amazing. But I like to see those attempts go back up. Maybe be in the 250, 300 range. Bring the jump shots down to about 300 just to have a better shot diet. He does that. And the way he's looking right now with losing weight, Luka is going to be scary. Like Luka, who's motivated to go out and prove a point, for people shaming his weight and saying that, he's not that good because he's too fat, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to poke the bear. Now, My expectation of the Lakers is to be a top 6 team in the Western Conference. I think there's 4 teams that are better right now, but things happen in the NBA. The Lakers might surprise us. If Luka gets his team to a top 4 seed in the Western Conference, he should win the MVP, in my personal opinion. I know people will still hate on Luka. It's going to happen, but I think we're going to be seeing a motivated Luka Doncic. And I hope that he won't sign that extension with the Lakers. I don't think that's going to happen. I saw a report today that discussions begin this Saturday, and the reports are as likely going to sign an extension, maybe not go past a year or two, just to see what the Lakers management does with the roster, especially with LeBron James likely to retire either this season or he's going to bolt somewhere else during the offseason next year. I think Luka just needs to play his cards right and make sure that he sets himself up for success, especially when it comes to Lakers management. Really, outside of LeBron James, they just haven't been really good. And ever since Kobe retired, God rest his soul, the Lakers as a franchise just hasn't been as consistent. I know they made a Western Conference Finals, but I remember Kobe and Shaq, they're winning multiple championships, they're going to multiple NBA Finals. That isn't happening with LeBron James at the helm. And maybe if you're Luka, see how they improve the roster. They showcased that this summer. They got Ayton, they got Smart. Those could be home runs. But I would just wait out a little bit longer. That's just how I feel about the organization as a whole. But for Luka, I think the biggest thing is take more shots in the painted area because he's strong enough. He can bulldoze his way to the rim, and you can't really stop him. He plays at his own pace. He might not be the fastest guy, but you're not stopping Luka Doncic. And I think if he does that, he's going to be scared. Now, I'm not going to act like he had a bad season. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Like last year, he still averaged 28 points. He had 8 rebounds and 7 assists a night, almost 8 assists, and shot 46% from the field with Dallas, 44% with the Lakers, and 38% from 3 with the Lakers and 35% with Dallas. So it's not like he had a terrible season. It's just you want to see Luka go back to things that are working for him back in that 22-23 season because he's gotten away from that over the last 2 seasons. And if he could be more aggressive in the painted area, the Lakers could be very dangerous. And who knows what happens. The West is obviously very competitive. And having a motivated Luka Doncic out there is just scary stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts about Luka Doncic and him losing weight. And are you excited for the Lakers and Luka this coming up season? Do you think he's going to win the MVP? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.